Hello and welcome, Sagittarius. We're doing a mini series looking into what you have to release that's creating space for your success, for your manifestations to come in, and then what that new energy is going to come in for you, what that success is going to look like that you're creating space for. So again, remember these are collective and general. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Never give your power away to a reading, to a person, to a guru, to a place, okay? And if you ever do unintentionally give your power away, call your power back to you. All right, let's go ahead and begin. So for my Sagittarius viewers, when it comes to their success, it comes to what they want to manifest, what is most important for them to release or surrender at this time. Wow, we have surrender unhealthy relationships. Anything else? That's going to be our focus. Okay. All right. So we have let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. Okay, so yes, this can be romantic relationships, but this can also be friendships. This can be family members. This can be just dynamics and patterns that you have been repeating unknowingly in your connections. One thing, if this is romantic patterns, it could be that you are connecting in with or attracting in unavailable partners because there's a part of yourself that you may not be aware of that you have to heal in order to actually it's not reject, but it's to repel people who are unavailable or in toxic energy. Okay, so this could be like a narcissist empath paradigm. This could be something, that again is just like a simple pattern, but in some way you've attracted these energies in, whether it's a lesson, right, for you to learn, to evolve and grow from, whether again it's showing you some sort of subconscious shadow work to do, right? Or they fulfill a need for you. So let's say like you have the desire to quote unquote fix another person, right? And then you attract in all these people that need healing but aren't necessarily going to be taking the aligned action to do it. But in some way it's fulfilling for you, right? Because you're helping someone, right? However, it's not the healthiest or best for you, and maybe you deserve a better relationship where someone who has been doing the healing work shows up for you. So there's all these different possibilities here, but let's go ahead and get into this, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and see, let's clarify this surrender unhealthy relationships energy. We have sadness. Yeah. You could be attracting in breadcrumbers. You could be attracting in and the reason you might be doing it is because you yourself, there's a part of yourself you blocked off, okay? And so you're, in a way, comfortable with relationships only to a certain point because you fear moving forward from that, because you fear getting hurt, right? So there is this sadness energy that you have to clear. Now, surrender and healthy relationships could also be past energy, that is still affecting you now, presently, specifically in your heart space. So allow yourself to grieve and release those connections. Allow yourself to take the time, to dive within yourself and to connect in with how your body wants to, in a healthy way, express and release that sadness so you can create space for something that is healthy for you, okay? Because there's this energy, this kind of blue energy around you here, Sagittarius. And again, like most likely the cycle is repeating, not just in romantic relationships. It can be friendships, right? It can be with coworkers. It can be with all different dynamics here. But I'm seeing a Sagittarius that went like you relationship hop, and you don't allow yourself to take the time to actually process and to clear and release, okay, with that sadness energy. And also we have rest on the bottom of the deck, allowing yourself to rest and recharge and heal and maybe even connect with nature. I do have that as a part of this series, connecting with nature to assist you at this time. But resting, recharging, okay, making healthy choices for yourself. And then we have abundance on the bottom of the deck, okay? Then your energy comes back to you, you know, like tenfold, so strong here is what I'm seeing with this abundance energy. Some of you, it's like you're holding on to unhealthy relationships because you have this scarcity mindset and you're afraid, you know, that it's not going to get better, right? That could be the case as well. The heart space is really highlighted a lot here. And there's a lot of grief within the throat chakra, okay? So either kind of in nature, with your pet, with a therapist, with a friend, with someone that you trust, to kind of hold space, allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to listen to that music you need to listen to that helps you to soothe yourself, you know, that creates that safe healing space for you. Because there is a cycle here that you are clearing out to make space for abundance. So a big word that I'm seeing from Spirit is scarcity. You're starting to shift from scarcity to abundance, okay? So you're invited to create the space for that. All right, let's see what else we have. Tell me more for my wonderful Sagittarius viewers. What is important for them to release in order to create space for their desires? Breadcrumbing, the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Wands. You deserve so much more, Sagittarius, okay? You deserve so much more than what you have been receiving here. And some of you, this wounding is coming from inner child, right? From a parent that was avoidant, or a parent that, you know, you barely got that that time to connect with, right? That didn't make time for you, or, you know, that influenced you here. So there's healing to do around that, Sagittarius. Tell me more. Highest and best messages. Seven of Swords. I don't like being censored on YouTube because I'm like, ooh, Sag, these. Okay. Are taking your energy, taking your time when they want to. Okay. And they're showing up here in a way that presents them as the hero for doing the bare minimum. Yes, I'm quite angry right now. Okay. Let's keep going. Highest and best messages for my Sagittarius viewers. Two of Pentacles. You've been thinking about moving forward or addressing, or you've been going back and forth on this relationship or this friendship or whatever, whoever this is that's coming forward for you. We have the Two of Pentacles. You've been going back and forth as to whether or not you want to give any more to this situation. Let's clarify the Six of Wands here for my Sagittarius viewers. The shadow side. Yeah, this person's in devil energy, so this person is coming forward, like I said, feeding a certain part of you, but not the healthiest part that you want to grow. They're like feeding the wound instead of healing it. Makes me so angry. Really getting angry here. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. And this is a pattern. Like, you might notice this isn't just one person. Seven of Cups. Yeah. There was no stability at all. There was no consistency at all within this. It's like you maybe were so loving or so open at a certain point in time that these people thought they could show up however, treat you however. And what's interesting is they show up as like that shadow energy, and it brings you that awareness of being like, this makes me sad. I don't think I want to invest in this anymore. I deserve the 10 of Pentacles. I deserve a full commitment. I deserve my wish fulfillment here. Someone could be showing up, you know, frequently after like going to the bar, or when they're under some sort of, you know, some sort of substance, okay? They also come with a lot of mixed energy, Sagittarius, which is not, I think, the healthiest for you here. And I don't think this person is willing to let go of what they need to actually evolve into the Emperor energy that you deserve. And it's like they're going to hold on to what's toxic. You see, that's an old man. So it's like they're going to hold on to this toxic energy, this toxic lifestyle, at least at this point in time, for a long time, right? Or they're going to try to hold on to you as you're deciding, I deserve an emperor. Okay? So it might be you, Sagittarius, who decides to set boundaries and release these people who bring forth the bare minimum and expect hero treatment. Yeah. Ooh, that's smack down there. Manifesting the Magician energy coming through here. Yeah, it's time for you to manifest. It's time for you to utilize your resources, tap into your magic of what you want to create in your experience. Some of you might have been waiting, again, if you had a parent that did not show up for you, did not provide, did not, I feel like it's basic needs. I don't feel like it's necessarily like it feels like emotional needs. So maybe, yes, maybe they're avoidant, but I feel like now, Sagittarius, you're embracing your power. Okay, you're calling your power back to you, and you're going to be creating what it is that you desire. You're tapping into your magic. You're remembering who you are. Okay, and I think for some of you, it's not even, I mean, I guess you might have to have, obviously, conversations with these people, set boundaries, but I feel it's just where you focus your energy, and you're focusing your magic and your love and this beautiful alchemy that you have on these people that were wasting it. Okay? Absolutely wasting it. Continuing to not heal, continuing to do whatever they want, not honoring you, or the beauty of your attention, the beauty of your love, your magic, your care. Okay? But now, you're stepping into your power with the Magician energy to create what you truly desire. And for some of you, too, your inner child's been talking to you and has been upset, has been pissed off about this, you know? That's another message that I'm getting here. So your inner child might be coming forward and being like, hey, we're ready for much better, right? We don't want to put up with this anymore. We know we deserve better. Yeah, the Hermit card, too. You know, you're taking some space and distance from these people. For some of you, Sagittarius, like, these people were courted into you. So, like, you felt what they needed. You especially if you resonate with being an empath, you felt what they needed, and you maybe had this, like, people-pleasing habit. And so they come to you, they got what they received, and then they leave again, right? There was no balance, there was no consistency, there was no commitment, there was no accountability, right? Respect even, you know? I don't know that these people can see, like, beyond themselves. Like, that's how selfish that energy is kind of coming through. But with this Hermit card, you take space and time, you clear your energy, you're not as affected, you know, because they were draining your energy. You're not as affected by these energies. Now you have your full energy, right? You can see things clearly. You can also see within what you have to address within yourself to no longer accept anyone treating you like this. Yeah, changed in perspective. Change in perspective here. The Hierophant, you're being called to, higher path with the Hierophant energy. Many of you are like, why the actual, did I think I needed anything from these energies? I have everything I require. Okay? It's almost like this perspective shift and this breakthrough where you're realizing, like, there is nothing that I desire from these people, from these energies. You know, if anything, they were just taking from me, and I realize I have everything that I require for my success. I can connect in with the divine. I can connect in with my magic. I can connect in with my wisdom, and I can alchemize these situations, and I can turn this into gold. Okay? You're realizing you're an alchemist, and you're realizing where these like subconscious patterns and behaviors may have come from. Some of you might be in therapy or some form of coaching where you have like a lot of tools you can access that help you to kind of uncover this and heal it and move past this cycle that you have been in. Okay. A great question to ask yourself is, how does this serve my highest and greatest good, right? Because you have a higher calling, you have a higher path with the High Priest energy. Your energy is meant to be somewhere else, right? Focused elsewhere. Okay. And this might even be friends that are like stuck in the bar scene, right? Just stuck in the toxic patterns and cycles, and they want to come over and they want to, stay at your house after being at the bar all night, or they want, it's just, there's like a strong lack of boundaries here with people that just felt like, it's almost like you were their mom, right? And they just felt like they could do whatever they wanted instead of actually growing up or taking accountability. They might have treated you like you were their mom, like you had all their needs, or like made you feel responsible for taking care of them, that sort of thing. Okay. But you're angry, you're getting angry, and you're ready to shift this. Okay. So let's see. Once you focus your energy, once you set boundaries, you can even communicate with your guides and ask your guides of highest frequency and light to keep certain energies out of your experience. But ultimately, you shift and raise your frequency and timeline. Those that stay on lower frequencies and timelines will have a really difficult time reaching you. You'll find they'll have interference trying to contact you. There'll be obstacles and delays. There'll be other things that come up in their way, because when you shift timelines, you have to release that density in order to align with the other timeline, if it's a higher frequency timeline. So people that don't clear that density, they just keep getting weighed down to that timeline until they do the work to shift, to stay at this space, right? And of course, we fluctuate. However, that's kind of guidance here, is just, stay true to yourself and your frequency and your timeline. And make those healthy choices to eliminate like energy leaks in your life. And when you do that, like, you're solid here, Sag. Like, you are solid. You have the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Emperor energy. You're the leader in your experience. You're the creator. You have the pen in your hand for creating your future and focusing on what makes you happy here. So let's see, what is the new energy that is coming in for my Sagittarius viewers here. Beautiful. Oh. Okay, if you're you're watching this too and like you're getting frustrated because this is deeply resonating with you, we have take a nice deep breath. The energy of peace and harmony and your own space is coming through here. Okay, number 7. So you're creating that beautiful space, because a lot of people were like these energies were kind of like polluting your energy. Okay, your energetic space, or maybe like your home, like maybe they were just really disrespectful of your home, like gross, like, you know, leaving food out, stuff like that. Maybe these were roommates even. I'm not sure. You'll know. And then we have tender embrace. So being around energies that support you, love you unconditionally. You also are being embraced by your ancestors and that ancient wisdom. You have, you know, that obstacle clearing energy coming through, that reassurance that you are not moving through this alone. You have a lot of love and support, both incarnated and also in spirit. Okay. So this is very much about you clearing space and, you know, being within your own power, being in a space. I'm getting very much like some of you, this is like, these are roommates that are really mature, or these are, it's somebody who's like, I don't know if they have like keys to your place, but like they come and go as they leave, and they're, you know, come and go as they please. Disrespectful energies, not good. And you're going to feel so good once you clear that out and you have this beautiful breathing space. Okay, this pure energy, you know, vibration, and setting this energy in your space that is your energy, right? Is very healing and peaceful and balanced and beautiful for you. You know, you might very much resonate with like goddess energy is strongly coming through. All right, so let's go ahead and read these for you. We'll start with a deep breath. Number 7. Also, you know, watching this, you might need to take a deep breath here, Sagittarius, dealing with these frustrating energies. Okay, a genuine expectation or projection of a threat. Okay, fight or flight mode, inability to focus, trusting in the universe as a way to release fear. Fear is asking for your attention and healing right now. You or another operating from this position of fear. If you also see red flags, you might be headed toward genuine danger, perhaps repeating a lesson you don't need to learn again. You can honor this kind of fear by saying thank you and protecting yourself by choosing another path. In this moment, you have all it takes to make the shift. If, on the other hand, the fear surrounds the idea of taking a risk, be mindful. Radical trust in accepting the discomfort of the new is called for you as you move out of your comfort zone. Ask for courage to take a leap into the unknown and know that all will be well. But know that all will be well doesn't mean all you have come to expect. Stories from the past may be molding your expectations right now and causing fear-based on anticipated hurt. Don't isolate yourself or fall for the false idea that life is too painful and engage with what should be avoided. How about loving that side of you that is afraid, acting out and causing all this unnecessary commotion? You will never be happy if this small part of you controls your life, as if you allow it. However, remember to be gentle with yourself and others. Once you let go and relax into your life, everything looks brighter and friendlier. Today we choose love over fear. You'll be amazed when you do. Wow. Yes. And I feel like some of these energies, because with the 7 of Cups, it's multiple energies here in your life, have kind of been reflecting this to you. Okay, let's read 22. We have tender embrace, compassion, warm-hearted care for self and others, sensitivity and empathy, benevolence and kindness. Put your hand on your heart and breathe deeply, inhaling a sense of gratitude. Now, how do you feel? Keep doing this, tuning in to the world around you, others you know, and even those you don't know. Can you feel compassion for them? Compassion is an emotion of tenderness and sensitivity. It's a feeling of benevolence and reverence as you stand witness to the suffering of the world. Now is the time to reduce that pain and focus on compassion in all areas of your life. Today, do something deliberately kind for another. Even looking a stranger in the eye and smiling can make the world of a difference. The question to ask now is, Where do I need to be kinder and gentler? How can I serve? And in what capacity can I be in alignment with the solution? Could it be that you need to be more compassionate towards yourself? If you spend all your time in service to others, it's easy to forget about your own needs. When you accept yourself, you can bring more loving energy to others. Today, make a commitment to practice self-compassion. Release yourself from the burdens of perfectionism and allow yourself the grace to be human. And then do all the same for others. It's not your job to tell others how to express themselves, even if you don't like the way the world behaves. Today, be kind for no reason at all and watch miracles arise. So interesting. And I feel like this is you, Sagittarius. Like when you're happy and balanced and like in that space that feels good for you, where you feel safe. I feel like that's who you are. You're smiling at strangers, you know, you are making people's day just by being you. It's not even, it's like effortless for you. It's just like your personality, it's who you are. And the calling here is to remember to fill up your cup, right? Because then that overflows to assist and help others here. But even when setting boundaries, you know, releasing people from your experience to have that are toxic or unhealthy for you right now, or the direction you're moving in, to have a compassionate eye, right? To have that balance. But again, also remember, I think for most of this, it's you just, instead of pouring your attention and time into people that just don't appreciate it, you're going to put your time and attention into those that do. And that's going to be deeply fulfilling and energizing for you and that person. It's like when you have that vibrational match alchemy, and what happens in the container between those two individuals can feel like magic, with the transformation, with the energy that clears, with, you know, the just the uplifting feeling of connecting with another individual on a compassionate level, heart to heart, right? And I feel like that's going to be deeply fulfilling. And I also feel like there are certain, you know, again, looking at the world and the state that it's in, Sagittarius, that could also be causing you a lot of stress, and you're trying to figure out what can I do to help. And I feel like you do have a calling within that to be a voice, or to be able to channel like your healing energy in a certain way that's also joyful for you. But doing that in a focused manner is important. And don't underestimate how powerful you are when you are in alignment and you just go about your day, right? You just go about your day. You go, you know, your commute to work, and you're just, when you're in your frequency and you're high vibing and you're in alignment, you can create great change within this world. So don't think that you, or be stressed if you're not making these major efforts right now for the world, right? Remember what you can do within your own frequency and how incredible that is, okay? So it looks like peace and harmony, balance, and just better connection is coming in here, okay? Because you've outgrown certain connections, you've outgrown certain even interactions with people, okay? Let's see just a little bit more. I want to see a little bit more about what's coming in here for Sagittarius. It feels like meaningful connection, peace and harmony. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. More of what you dream about, more of what you desire, right? You have this deep release to do, but it's like these other energies were just distracting, annoying. But now you're bringing in fulfillment. You're attracting in fulfillment. You're giving yourself fulfillment. Now let's see when it comes to, okay, for nature support for you, we have new beginnings, and we have the waterfall, and we also have music. Okay, so we have dawn, new beginnings. Okay, so the sunrise might be very inspirational. The energy around dawn might be very supportive of you right now, for showing you that there's going to be new beginnings here. There's effortless flow with the waterfall, so spending time around a waterfall energy might be really helpful. We also have supportive music, so filling your space with music that is a vibration that you love, that you enjoy. It's basically saying here that, you know, nature's here for you for inspiration and to help you release and relax and enjoy the beauty of nature. And being in harmony with nature is going to help you be in harmony with yourself and then within your space. And that's really wonderful to see that coming through here. But there's a lot of like soothing comfort, and it's like you are the main character, Sagittarius, so give yourself that royal treatment and then go out in the world, because when you go out in the world, you create, you make an amazing difference, is what I'm hearing. So let's see with this group of people, this group, what is this, the guidance here? Yeah, they've been stressing you out. Okay, this group has been stressing you out. So let's see. What else is going to happen here with this group of people? Yeah, it's a karmic cycle completing. We have Judgment and the Sun. So it might be, you know, up to you to decide, okay, hey, like this isn't working out as roommates. You know, we're going to have to figure something else out. It might be up to you to do that here. Or it might even be that universally and cosmically, once you make this choice, that you're like, okay, I'm shifting my energy away from this mess. I'm going to focus on what's important for me to focus on. I have compassion for this group of people. However, I'm moving forward in a way that feels divine and aligned for me. And I think that once you do that, it starts that wheel of fortune moving and shifting, and everyone kind of gets sorted into their spaces and places. So maybe somebody gets a job interview and they have to move, or you know, your lease is about to you know, your lease is about to end, and so you're already looking at like a new place to live. Or I don't know exactly how it's going to shift and change, but there's this effortlessness of once you kind of decide, okay, you know, I'm moving forward in this beautiful way, I'm focusing on what's fulfilling for me, and then these other events kind of shift and change and help you to clear out and create distance from, you know, these other energies that you've just kind of outgrown here. It might even be a very like harmonious and peaceful agreement that this isn't working and we need to go our separate ways, or there's an agreement for change, is what I'm sensing with this group. I don't know why, but I'm very strongly seeing either, again, these energies are always in your space. They're your roommates. I don't sense it's family, because I'm sensing it's like you're just like your age, most likely. Yeah. And it could happen quite quickly as well. So you're just going to have to take your time. Like that card said, like if it is something where there is, you know, this is a bit more intense and it requires, you know, you require professionals or more support, then of course, you know, take that space and time to have that support that you require for these situations, whatever it is that you're moving through here. But yes, I think once you decide and you pull your energy back and you focus in on what's fulfilling for you and aligned, like definitely with your higher timeline and what you feel like your soul life purpose is that you enjoy, right? I think it starts to create this shift here for you. Anything else for my Sagittarius viewers before I end this? This could also be in alignment with the lunar energies. We have the Two of Swords. Okay. And then also what I'm seeing is people might be saying one thing to your face. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. Okay. Trust your dreams, perhaps. You're having like certain dreams about revealing the character of people. That might be something that resonates here with this Two of Swords. But also the timing in which things shift and change could be in alignment with the cycles Okay, the cycles of the moon here. But you're definitely leaning towards a new beginning. Trust in your intuition. Take time to go within, to meditate. I think that's very important here for you too. And stay in your, your balanced energy. Okay, and also take that space that you require here that assists you with your frequency, that assists you with your happiness, your fulfillment. I'm even seeing someone being like, okay, you like make a fulfillment list of things that are fulfilling for you. And it's like, okay, I like going to concerts, I love waterfalls, and I want to watch the sunrise, and you just like start there. Because these other energies took a lot of energy from you, right? But now that you have your energy back, setting that boundary, that energetic boundary, even, now you're like, okay, now I actually want to go do things. Now I actually want to, show up in the world as I'm meant to. Right? Anything else? I think that's it, Sagittarius. I know it was a bit rocky, and, the messages that come through I can't necessarily control. I think that this will resonate with someone probably pretty strong. If it doesn't resonate with you, release it. And maybe it's just a theme and it's not all these people. It's just you reflecting on the way people have treated you and what you truly desire, and maybe where you're putting your time and energy into people that, don't equally reciprocate your efforts, right? And taking that time to balance out those relationships, balance out the energy and the efforts, right? So if someone doesn't give very much, right, don't try and give more to have more, pull back a little bit or have a conversation with them. But I am very strongly getting trust your intuition, trust your instincts, okay? Because with the Seven of Cups energy, these energies are kind of all over the board. So be true to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarius. Take the best care, and I will see you soon.